What is going on, everybody? All right, so today we're going to be reviewing the market update numbers for Durham Region as of September 2017. So please keep in mind, these numbers are specifically for Durham Region. We're not delving into the actual cities. So if you're interested for your particular area, don't hesitate to let us know, and we can give you an actual broken down version specific to where you live. And most importantly, if you're actually interested in finding out what your home is worth, don't hesitate to contact us. That's exactly what we're here for. However, moving on, jumping right into it. Average sales price in Durham Region is up 4% compared to this point a year ago. That's a promising number. However, it's a little bit worrisome in the sense that a month ago compared to a year ago at that point, we were up 10%. So you're noticing the numbers are kind of stabilizing a little bit. It does make sense because this is around the time when we started noticing prices just kind of really skyrocketing. And right now we're kind of more going into a balanced market. However, the actual number of listings coming to market is drastically different. We are 23% higher last month than we were a year ago. That means we have 23% more listings, more competition to choose from. And as I keep telling people, understand, a lot of people are having issues with how to price their properties. So there's a lot of cancels and relists, which is obviously going to skew the numbers. However, I would maybe account, and again, I haven't delved into these numbers that deep, I would account that maybe 5% of the numbers, but we've got maybe 20% more listings than we saw a year ago. That's significant. Because on the flip side, on the number of sales, this is the scariest part. We've seen a decrease of 23%. So we've got 23% more listings and we've got 23% less sales going on. That's almost a 50% differential in activity. Understandably so, a lot of buyers are kind of waiting on the sidelines to see what's going to happen. I think a lot of the buyers are being a little bit overly cautious. I don't see things dropping too much lower. However, there are some things coming down the pipeline that's going to make things a little bit more difficult for people to purchase and to be able to actually afford real estate. So I don't think that's going to really affect real estate prices. I think people are holding tight with where they're going. Only time will tell though, okay? However, please keep in mind, guys, I keep saying this, we got spoiled over the last year. This does not mean we're in a buyer's market. We're still technically in a seller's market at this point. We've got about 2.3 months of inventory, which still puts us in a healthy portion of what a seller's market is. And that's been holding pretty steady. Now, if that number was continuously getting bigger, and it means the pendulum was really gonna swing the other way. However, with the way it looks right now, it's holding steady. I don't see us kind of going any deeper into a balanced or a buyer's market. However, you never know. We're going to keep a close eye on the numbers and see how it goes. Average days on market is 23, which is quite a bit higher than what it was in the tight seller's market. But that just means that buyers are having more choice. They're not rushing in their decisions. I'm still noticing multiple offers. My clients unfortunately lost a multiple offer situation last week. We were in a bidding war. So it's still happening. Particular houses and particular areas, it still does happen. So the pendulum hasn't swung completely the other way where it's a crazy buyer's market and you're getting your pick of the litter. But sellers are understanding that the prices aren't where they were 6 months ago. They have to be reflective of what's going on with the market. It does not mean you're giving your home away, but you have to make sure you're pricing it to what the prices are at right now. The market doesn't care what you could have had 3 months ago or 6 months ago. It's all about what's going on in the market now. Any questions, any comments, please don't ever hesitate to let us know. Jacob at soldbyjacob.com, Facebook, Instagram, Sold by Jacob. Let's connect, talk. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. And as always, thanks for watching. Have a good one.